I don't defend the Lexium either. Zoro during Dressrosa. Dressrosa is Zoro, right? He disembarked with Luffy wearing a disguise. They were at a bar, right? Or, whatever. He witnessed Fujitora, bury somebody. And he was like, that's an admiral, right? And he was like, yeah, but, we don't got to worry about it. He then got his swords taken from him. And he was looking for his swords. He was like, damn, man, stealing my swords. A little bitch, tongue-touted bitch. Ran away with his swords. He was like, I had to get him back. He then, got there in time to, try to help Traffy out. And what I'm saying is, Doflamingo threw him in front of the Coliseum and started shooting him, and then Zoro popped out. Fujitora popped out and sent Zoro into the ground, but he got back out of the ground. When it came time to fight during this arc, right, Zoro was like, okay, I can't fight against that Admiral. I could still, scrap with people. Pika was around. Pika is one of Doflamingo's, commanders, if you will, or one of his, family members, one of his card units, representing the spades, I believe, if I'm correct. Oh, no, clovers. Okay. No, spades. And he was fighting against him. At first it was challenging because, he could, recoup himself. He hit the stone, so he became the city itself. Big stone monster beast. He was cutting him down, slicing through him, but he had to find his real body. So Zoro had to lock in with observation haki, and he locked in with his armament haki too. This is where Zoro actually showed the skills that he learned during the time skip. He blackened all three of his blades, Triocosm or whatever the fuck it's called, 3 billion fold worlds, and he cut that boy down. Boom! Cut down Pika. His bounty soared to 320 million after Dressrosa. And that's where he actually showed what he learned during the time skip, was at Dressrosa, just like Luffy. Before that, he was still suppressed and other things. Didn't need to show his skills all the way. Strength for Zoro is 88%. Speed 87. 86 for his durability and 86 for his endurance. 84 for his intelligence and 88 for his experience. 88 for his close skills and 85 for his range skills. 86 for his recoup and 86 for his hacks. So overall power score is 86.4. For Zoro during Dressrosa. Be cool cooling on the corner.